welcome back to thakTECH.gaming. We are playing Thea the Awakening, and we're gonna pop a goodie chest. So we'll see what happens. We do have to fight a skeleton and 4 hulking rats. Theirs are really easy, so we got a bunch of stuff, including a bunch of sandstone, which is great. Great. And we are right next to... Oh goodness, that's awesome. What's not awesome is that I'm overweight now. That sucks. Okay, so let's look at our equipment. See what we have. 3, 4, which is crap. 7 and 1, which you can't wear. A lot of this stuff is pretty crappy. Tibia club, bone and iron. Okay, so what we can do is we can scrap some of this stuff that we're not going to use. 3 and 4, not awesome. 1 crafting is not worth it. And you can see our weight right here. We're just a little bit overweight right now. Dark wood and quartz, I don't even care. It's got quartz in it. And then this is bone and iron. I don't care. So now we're underweight. No, we're still just a little bit overweight. That's unfortunate. Leather and dark wood, bone and iron. I guess we'll do that. So now we're just barely underweight, so we're going to have to go back. That really sucks. Man, really sucks. Okay, I guess we got to do it. Okay, let's see here. Any other clothes we can make right now that don't suck and give us research points? 10 research points. It kind of sucks, but it is 10 research points. Kind of sucks to use the topaz. Let's look at swords that use topaz. Five and 6 for 9. 10. 5 and 6 for 10. That's good. 14. 8, 7, and 7. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this. It's 14 points. That's 13. I'll do that one too. I'll go ahead and do that. Man, that sucks about the weight issue. Okay. Okay, so this is a spirit catcher. You definitely want to do that. And because you get the bonuses, these blessings add 3 magic to all the people that are mentioned here for that many turns, which is pretty cool. Plus you get experience, which is good. Okay, so now we have the one of our kids grew up, and again, I only have the 3 options, which sucks. I wish I would have taken that hunter earlier, but I didn't. So at this point, I really do want to get another warrior. Because the warriors, I did have a warrior die and I had a gatherer die, but the warriors, I'm needing them more. So unfortunately, I've got to take them. So I do have some levels. So health, I do have 1 strength, which is good because I need strength for my guys to be able to carry stuff back, which is important. She gets an extra gathering. Shielding, innate shielding obviously is a good thing. Plus 1 strength is good. Okay, so you, again, because it's a warrior, but at least the warrior can just do stuff. Okay, so I'm going to use you here. So you're going to finish that and then start in on this. And he can help because he's got the smithy. Because we have the smithy, I can help there, which is good. So we're going to go to equipment now, go to my warrior. Actually, I can go through all my guys here, but let's see, 6 armor, 7 armor, so I'll take that. And then you can use this and this because you're a warrior. It sucks. It's a crappy, crappy weapon, but it's better than nothing. And now we can go back through our other people. You still haven't gotten strength, which sucks. 26 and 8. You'll notice that this is better. That's why the spider silk is so awesome, because it weighs basically nothing, but gives you pretty significant stuff in terms of the ability to do things. So let's go to Sislava. Let's see, 2. Oh, you still can't do it. Not quite 45. Yep, that's the best you're going to do. I guess we'll just do that. Oh, that's 6 armor, so we'll do that. Apollonia, 7 and 2. Lada, none. Okay. 207. Okay. Can you? Oh, 201. 95. Okay, good. So we can get rid of. Oh, Monster Slayer. Oh, that's what it is. Because this is actually a weapon. You know, you'd want your warriors or somebody out running around fighting to have. So let's give you that. Oh, can't. 55, 95. Okay. No, I can't do that. 95. Okay, so now you can wear something. 3 and 1. 4 is better, obviously, and you can still wear that. Okay, so that's good. You got a little bit better. 3 and 1, 3 and 1, 4 and 2. Okay. So you've got your stuff. You've got a 3 and 5, 3 and 5 for 95. Can you? Yep, you can wield that. So 80. Okay. So I probably should get some more crafting tools. Let's go ahead and see what kind of crafting tools we can make. Let's see here. Craft a 4. I'll take it. 56. Okay. So now let's go back up here. You guys are totally almost full, so you're going to come back here and get me, pick up the other guy. All right. So I'll tell you what, you're just going to join, and I'm just going to have you guys like produce stuff. Let's go to crafting. Since everybody can help, you're going to help. Actually, let's see if I move you down to here. Because you guys all totally suck, but if I can put enough of you on this, yep, so I can get it done in 1 turn, which is pretty cool. Okay. So that gets it done in 2 turns. So great. You guys can help for 1 turn. Fantastic. Now, watchtower wise, because we brought in all that stuff, we can check and see what we can make this out of. So we need 25 of whatever the things is. We do have enough sandstone, but we don't quite have enough quartz. We don't quite have enough bones, which is unfortunate. So we definitely don't want to be building anything with subpar materials at this point. So we're going to go ahead and end our turn. Okay. Okay, and this is going to be the divine quest that we got to do and we get 1 XP and 1 research. That's our divine quest. Okay. Oh, okay. Wow, that sucks a lot. Let's see. Let's do a hunting challenge. Begin combat. Let's see here. The good news is we have so many people that it's going to be basically impossible for them to do a whole lot to us. A lot of these guys, though, don't have it. Like, there's no hunting skill at all, but they can counter offense and whatnot. So I only get to play 1 card, though. So countering offense early would be good, so I'll do that. Oh, yeah, this is going to be pretty easy. Okay. So let's see here. Counter offense, confuse. Okay. So I guess it really doesn't matter because he's only going to do 6 damage. And again, when you do these challenges, this isn't actual damage. This is just it's just failure of the thing, which means your guys don't die, which is kind of one of the nice things about some of these challenges. So you're going to get closer. You're going to get closer. because he's not going to attack. He'll attack one time and then these will both die, but then they'll be able to fight second round. 4, 3, 2. Confuse won't work, so I'll just put them because they won't really do anything. They could absorb hits, but it won't matter. Then they'll take on that stuff. So pretty straightforward. Okay. Okay, so we can go find the corpse. I've never seen that one. I've played this game quite a bit. Okay, so I'm thinking that Monster Bone might be a good option. So let's go see where that is. Man, that stuff is so far away. It sucks. Okay. Alright, well, we do have a crafting tool available to us. So let's find some of our actual crafters. You're at a +4. You are now at a +4, which is great. Okay, so we do have a Dragon Slayer and a Monster Slayer. So we will want to give that to our good folks. I'm going to take the good crafting tools away from her because she's just going to sit back at town. Apollonia doesn't have any crafting tools. But then my other guys that are crafters, or non-crafters, I should be able to use that to give them some non-zero skill, which means they'll be able to help out later on. So, let's see here. So production-wise, we are still working on the Dragon Slayer. Actually, let me go ahead and do my new expedition because that'll help. I'm going to pull out all of those guys, and then I'm going to take both of the gatherers, which only leaves me 4 people back in town, which makes me nervous, but it is what it is. So let's see here, and I'm going to pull the Monster Slayer and the Dragon Slayer out. 7 and 1, probably not any good. Let's just go ahead and pull both the gathering tools out, and then we need 40 of those. I wish there was a way you could say every time I leave on an expedition I want 40, some number of wood or whatever, because that would be really nice. I also wish that when you're creating a new expedition it would allow you to filter by food, because that's also important. 30 of those, 40 of those, 30 of those. Actually, you know what? Wood weighs a lot. Let's do 20 of these. 20. And the ones that aren't actually cooked into foods weigh more than the ones that are. So it's important that you don't overuse the raw resources that way. Okay, so let's see here. We've got tons of options here as far as food goes, but most of them, let's see, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we really do need a bunch of these to have. Let's go ahead and just do 10 of these, because we can burn through those, and then like once we burn through all of these, then we can move on to these or whatever. Do the same thing with that, which will drop our weight quite a bit. Okay, so that should be good. Expedition 1. Great expedition. Continue. Okay, so now go in here. Manage supplies. For Ostoya is still doing the right thing, and you guys can burn that, and then you can have that stuff, and then let's do first 2. Okay, so now, because we have somebody that has this ability to do sickness, we can do a sickness challenge, and it's only a 1 skull. It's only 2 cards, so because we have so many players to play, it just makes it super easy. So sickness challenges, again, if I take damage, I'm not actually taking damage, which is really awesome. So let's see here. Let's put him out, or her out, I mean. because I do have some first actions here. Okay, so I did add some counter tactics that would have worked here, but now I can't use them. So I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to play first action. So both of these guys will get to attack before this, which means that they will both kill this one. Unfortunately, this one will be able to do damage, but again, it doesn't really matter. So you have very little damage, but you'll have plenty of health. So I'll do a get closer with you, and then here, and then here, and then get closer. And it won't matter because I should kill him well before then, but there we go. So, and it says some have gotten away, but you got at least half the pack. You still get stuff, loot, and it's safe. So I've always, pretty much always would choose to do that. Let's see here. I really, really, really need to go get the clay. I have to do that. So I'm gonna kind of not worry about other stuff for right now, and I'm gonna just head up that way. So I do need to check my equipment though, because I have some better stuff. So that's a 3.5. This is an 8.7. This is just a way, way, way better weapon. Although I should take the guys like this guy has a 3.5 and because he's a gatherer, he can't use the two-handed weapon. So I want to give the best weapon to him because he has to take a one-hander. And then some of these guys that have tons of weight left, I can, give stuff like this. And the bows allow you to do range damage, which means that you can do a support ally, which means that you can add damage potential to people from the tactical slot, which is kind of a cool option. Okay, so now I have a 3.5, so I can put this 7.7 in there. So that's obviously way better. And then you have a 7.5, which is better than those. You have that stuff. This is a 4 gathering. He has a 3 gathering, so I'll give that to him. So he has he's by far my best gatherer. So she has a 6, so she's my second best, so I want to give her that. So 3.5, and this is a 3.5 which is better than what she's got. 5.5, 9.5, and then I'm not worried about that. So 3.5 it is. So these two kind of are kind of crap. So and am I still making another one? Production, crafting. Yep, I'm making another one. I shouldn't have moved out. Oh well. So we just created that other one, so I am going to move back. I'm going to swap. Screwed that up. Okay, so inventory-wise, we're going to take this weapon. We're going to move these back. Then we're going to go to equipment. Go to here. So we got a 7.7. Yeah, 7.737 is even better. So you've got a 7.5. You got a 7.7 now. That's a 7.5. 7.3. 9.5. 5.5. So that's a 7.5. We'll do that. And then 3.5 versus 5.5. So we'll do that. And then 8.7. So that's a 3.5.2. So we will trade that back here. And then equipment, we'll go back to Ostoya. So you've got a 3.5. So you could have a 3.5.2. Six. Can you wear that? Nope. Lada 2.5. 3.5. We'll take that. Definitely 4 armor, 7 armor. Can't quite. I shouldn't say can't quite. Definitely can't. Okay, and that's way too heavy for you. I'm just not used to these smiths like having this much problem. 3.5 with weight is what I was going to say. So that's a 5.5. So that's all 3.5 stuff. Okay, so now we can start getting rid of some of this crap. So 3.5 is garbage. 4.3. This one's not bad because it only weighs 45. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. Wood and iron, take that. String and amber, it weighs 26. These are all like reasonably decent, so I'll just keep those around for the weight. They're not horrible. So equipment-wise, I do have a Dragon Slayer and a Monster Slayer, and I believe another Dragon Slayer, right? No. Yep, 2 Dragon Slayers. Okay. So you guys got all the stuff you need. So I'm going to move you up here. Then I'm going to check in Ostoya and see how we're doing on Vine. Vine, we got 38, so we should be good. So we don't need to collect any more Vine for right now. Okay, production-wise, how are you? Okay, 2 duck and plum sauce. Okay. And again, the goal here is to get stuff like this, where it's like, hey, we're getting research points. So it does burn some of this stuff, but it's not horrible. Silver is really good for high level stuff. You'll see it's 10. Silver is one of those things that you want to use with stuff like this as well, because that's a 12. That's a 9661, which is good. So I will use the silver on that because of the amount of goodness in that. Well, the problem is then I don't have, well, I'm not going to have enough to do the two-hander anyway, so we'll just do it that way. Okay, that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.